What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through politics so you don't drown too. So I got a three-pack that I'm splitting into three. And this is to nail home that liberal, left-leaning, radical white women are the root cause of a lot of problems in Western civilization. It doesn't matter where it is. Again, they vote, they have children, they help indoctrinate those children, they fuck up laws, all to make themselves feel good. They pretend to hate white women as long as it's not affecting them and what they do. Some real fucked up shit. And there was a post on Twitter not too long ago. I have it on the screen now. That had me just laughing my ass off at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning because I saw this post and I just sat here and was like, man, get your ass out of here with this stupid shit. So Palissy the hated says, remarkable how both the left and right independently decided that white women are society's designated villain. Every problem is their fault. Every sin is theirs to eat. And if they don't eat them well enough, you're allowed to stab them while they're riding a train or shoot them point blank in the face. And then you're allowed to laugh about it. Someone is always laughing about it. Dog, first and foremost, that was a crazy fucking jump. It is never okay to do no crazy shit like this. Listen, I don't want white women. I don't want black women. I don't want Spanish women. I don't want any woman. I don't want any dude getting fucking stabbed just walking home or going on the train. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of just walking home, there was a fucking black dude in New York City who just got randomly stabbed and killed by a criminal that has a long crime sheet. But you don't hear these fucking marching cries for these people. And the funniest thing about, in specific, these type of people like Palissy the Hatred is that they're not talking about you. And if you were smart enough, you would understand that. That's what the racist whites tell me. Oh, well, if it doesn't have nothing to do with you, just stand down. And it's like, I'm not going to fucking stand down because I know it has absolutely nothing to do with just the ones who are bad. The ones who are claiming that there's bad blacks and this, that, and the third are not going to look at me as any fucking different because they're racist, just like you're fucking racist. That's the deal. You can't tell the fucking difference. It doesn't matter. This is the reason why there's calls for deportations of people who've been on this land for over 200, 300 something years. Based on the color of skin. That's because ultimately that's all that what it is. And why I find Palissy the Hatred's comment is so funny to me is because she doesn't get it. So she tries to equivalate some shit like what happened. Is it Arena? Was her name Arena? The girl who got stabbed on the fucking train. Again, you know why shit like that happens? I'm just going to break it to you, Palissy, or whatever the fuck your name is. 20 years ago, a person like that who was doing crimes like that wouldn't have been on the street. Why is it that crime is becoming so lax and relaxed for these fucking repeat offenders? How did this happen? Who's the judges letting them out? Who's the judges that mostly push them to let them out? Activists, ones on the left, the judges who end up being members of the radical left, shit like this. Come on now. Are we really stupid? This is why I keep saying when it comes down to the most damage being done to Western civilizations, and they don't even understand it, it is white women. And you feel some type of way because now some of the heat is directed at you. Imagine every time I open up fucking Twitter and I could be looking up anything and I go into someone's comments, just like this person's comments, Palissy the Hatred, and you'll get comments like this because they don't fucking get it. I, for one, love white women. All my favorite women are white. And then immediately, somewhere in these fucking comments, there's somebody hating some racist in the comments, unchecked, talking about how there's a reason why blacks X, Y, and Z. They don't fucking get it. They'll never get it. And this is the reason why. This is the reason why from time to time I laugh at women like this. You have to laugh at them because they're that stupid. They are that stupid. Anyway, let's get to the main subject of why we're here today. Because again, this is the few days of why white women are the ones doing the most damage and why you got to put their face in it. Don't get me wrong. White men, you got your problems too. You got your problems too because you're too weak to understand what's really going on. So you rather project on everyone else. Let's get it. How I'm talking to my kids 3 and 5 about ice shooting. Let's go.
You know what we're going to right now?
What?
We are going to what's called a vigil. Do you know what a vigil is?
What?
So it's where you like hold candles and you sing and you pray and you think about someone who died.
Oh, like church?
Like church, kind of. And yesterday someone died.
Baba?
Not Baba. I know your Baba died last year. Yesterday a woman named...
Another man who died, I guess. I guess Baba's the father. It could be wrong, but again, this little kid is saying like church, right? Kid got a good head on their shoulders. Mother's already indoctrinating them. You know these kids, she ain't taking these kids to church, but she'll take them to a vigil for a fucking woman who was a, I don't know, minor criminal. Let's be real what she really was. An activist or whatever like this, a radical. She'll take her kids and indoctrinate them early, just like the other girl who had her baby at a protest. Repeating patterns there, anyone?
Renee Good, she was killed by one of those ICE guys. Remember how we talked about the ICE police officers? Not the regular police, the ICE police.
Oh, someone
They killed this woman.
Why?
These ICE officers are just trying to take all of the immigrants. Remember we talked about that? Like the people daddy helps? What are immigrants?
Okay, so it's not the dad. Yo, this was the wildest shit. I forgot about this.
We talked about that? Like the people.
Her husband is an immigration lawyer. Oh, never mind. He's not a good guy. I'm sorry. He's not. He is one of the bad guys. He's an immigration lawyer. I thought he was an immigration officer or like a border police or some shit like this. Never mind. A whole woke family. Whole woke family.
People daddy helps? What are immigrants?
I don't know.
So they're the people that come from other countries and then they live here. And a lot of times they have different accents or they speak other languages, right?
Like healing?
Yeah, and they have different skin color, right? Maybe they have darker skin. Some do, some don't.
Are they up in the sky?
The person who died is up in the sky.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
And does it matter where anyone comes from? Are we better than them because we come from America?
no.
No. Nobody's better than anybody else. Doesn't matter what they look like. Doesn't matter how they talk, right? And so,
But it does matter what they do. And I love that the fact that, again, this is watching this happening in real time is actually fucking, as a person who's not a parent, this is abuse. This is manipulation. I find this shit to be manipulated. This is terrible. And this is the thing. They vote. They have kids. They get married. They change the outcome of the nation's face with their feelings. This is crazy. And again, the dude is an immigration lawyer. So typically when I see these things, I always sit there and I sit and immediately say, what happened? What happened to the fathers in these situations? Don't get me wrong. Men also there's men that they find that are into this type of shit. Because of course you're going to have, just like you got radical leftist women, you're going to have radical leftist men, right? But the thing that's so crazy, it's very rare. It's very rare. And the fact of the matter, again, that you would even want to take your children to a fucking visual. Don't you got friends to go do something else? Because any other time that whatever.
yes. And so, remember Trump? ICE works for Trump. And he wants all the immigrants to go away, especially the ones with darker skin.
That's not true. You're lying to your children. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? There's plenty of immigrants that if they came through the legal channels, they ain't got nothing to worry about. So you're lying to your fucking children. This shit is disgusting. White, blue-eyed, left-leaning, blonde, brown, white, liberal, blue-eyed woman. The damage to America. Left-leaning, white. I'm sorry. I just gotta push this to you because I know, again, I had some people come at me and get upset. Oh, why don't you talk about it? I talk about everyone. This channel is rated E for everyone. There's nobody that gets a free pass. I'll fucking snap on the president when he does something wrong. The thing is, to be honest, I don't have no allegiance to no fucking, I'm not no fucking MAGA supporter or anything like this. It is what it is. When you do wrong, you do wrong. I call you out. When you do right and I peep you, I'll check it out and I call it out for what it is. I love people doing the right fucking thing. We celebrate that here. This ain't right. This is fucking wrong right here. And this is fucked up. And then uploading it online. Like,
Is that the right thing to do?
Political pawns.
No. So then there was a lady. She wasn't an immigrant. She was just a citizen. They weren't being respectful.
Yeah.
She was coming to help, and those ICE officers shot her. Do you think that was the right thing for them to do?
No.
No. So it makes mommy and daddy very upset that this happened. But we want to make sure that America is a great country. You want to live in a great country that has peace, where people are respectful to each other and kind and loving.
When Trump's not the president.
When Trump's not the president anymore, maybe things will be better. But right now, he's still the president for a few more years. He's not doing what presidents are supposed to. So you know what you do when presidents aren't doing what they're supposed to do?
What?
You go to vigils, like what we're going to, where we hold the candles, and you go to protests. Remember when we went to the protest? That's how we show that we're
Taking children to protest. Again, if anyone thought that I was bullshitting in the last video when I was saying there's hundreds, thousands, maybe millions of these stupid ass white women. Again, I clarified it before, but let me clarify one more time. When you hear me bashing white women, when you hear me bashing women, when you hear me bashing men, when you hear me bashing any group, it is not the whole. It is a specific certain group. If you got two brain cells in your head that's working, use them together. You should understand I'm not talking about a whole group. I know the difference between people doing bad and people doing good and just people in the middle that just want to go about their days. I'm able to understand the difference between them. And you should understand that I'm not talking about all fucking people, all white women here. We are talking about that radical portion of white women who are into who do shit like this, taking their children to protest that can turn violent. These are not good parents. These are not good women. And yet they have children. They get married. They destroy the dating pool. They vote. A lot of them are judges, activist judges, doctors, CEOs in businesses where they put feelings about. Let's continue.
We're not happy with what America is doing, right? Because can we hurt people to show them we're not happy?
Yes.
No, that's not allowed. We can never hurt anyone.
I can.
We have to be peaceful. We have to be respectful, but we can still show the government and America that we're not happy with how they're acting. And hopefully we can change it, right, Zoe?
Listen, maybe it's just the dude element in me, but don't ever let someone sit there and say that you can't hurt somebody if they don't make you happy, especially when they're invading your space, especially when they're flaunting and they're flexing in your face and they're being overall dangerous. You should always have the capability to be dangerous. Maybe it's just the man thing in me. Maybe it's survival. A lot of women don't understand that because they rely on men for survival while they're burning the house down you both live in. Put it on a t-shirt.
If things are bad, do you want to make them better or leave them bad?
Make them right.
Make them right. So we need to make it right because they're doing things that are illegal.
They're doing things that are illegal as they're sitting there taking their children for a vigil for a woman who was going there trying to stop ICE from doing their job to remove illegals. You know what's funny? The last video that I literally just covered, the woman was sitting there saying that she cares about her neighbors and she doesn't want to listen to people who don't belong there. She's talking about American citizens telling them that there's people who don't belong there. She says not the people who don't belong there. She's talking about the fucking U.S. citizens that are police officers that work to protect them ultimately that don't belong there. It's very funny how they omit and pick, not omit, they pick and choose when certain things is against the law, the Constitution is important, or it's funny how they pick and choose. Anyway, that's the video. Catch you guys next time. Oh yeah, if you're not subscribe. I don't know what you're doing. Leave it in the comments. Peace.
How do you feel about the fact that a U.S. citizen was murdered by ICE?
The way I feel is I watched the video on multiple different angles.
That is not a feeling. How do you feel? Feel it here in your heart.
Okay. And like I was saying,
your immigrant mother.
Right.
Feel it in your heart.
I do.
Okay, so don't tell me what you saw or what you watched.
If someone tried to run me over,
that's
I would have done the
not a
same
feeling.
thing. I would have done the same thing.
Not
that's
a
how
feeling.
I feel perfectly fine.
That's not a feeling.
I feel fine. We're so used to being antagonized that it's just one of those things where you don't really entertain it. I'm having a conversation with you because we can be real respectful. That's all it is.
That's how I was trying to